Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for welcoming my collective in. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for my new spiritual family members. Thank you for always making sure that they come over to TikTok and check out our page at Queenrella_LLC. Hey, welcome, y'all. This message is for you. If you tapped in, this message is for you. Take what is for you, leave behind what does not sound like you. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Something already flipped over. Let's see what. All right. Oh, getting a Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands card is the player in the deck. Okay. Page of Wands. So, I see that somebody's workmate or work husband or work wife, y'all playing games at work here. There's a work husband and a work wife playing games. It looks like with him coming out first and then her, he may be African American, she may be Asian, or she could be biracial, Caucasian. Either way, that's what I'm seeing. Is the way it's coming out is she's playing behind his back, he's playing behind her back. But at work, they're supposed to be cuddy buddies, work wives, work husband, work girlfriend, work boyfriend. But both of them are juggling. Both of them are causing confusion in their personal lives and at work. Both of them are trying to be slick and be stingy with their time and energy when it comes to moving forward with what they're going to do with all these toyed with emotions that they're creating. This situation is being brought up because it's affecting raises at work. Abundance is supposed to come in. There's folks that's trying to manifest this. If you're the feminine that has the work husband, if you're the masculine that has the work wife, whatever's going on here at the office is causing issues throughout the families at home, or the relationships at home, and within the office with coworkers. Let's look further into this and see what messages Spirit have for this particular case. So what has come out so far, as you have seen, is the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Two individuals that's playing games. They're both manifesting each other, and this is going on at work. They're juggling each other and relationships outside and inside the workplace, and it's all affecting everybody's money in the situations. Now, the reason why this is being brought up, okay, is because heart is being involved. This is getting to be very serious, and it's causing somebody depression and sadness in this situation. See, there's a wife, there's a mistress, there's deception on the Chariot. Eight of Swords. Boom. Somebody is either trapped in their mind, or this is really jail. This escalates because the deception comes in on the Chariot so bad that this escalates at work, where someone is headed to jail. A fight breaks out. Oh, Jesus. This is what I mean by people not getting their raises, people not getting their abundance, because if you're too busy playing at work, horse playing as they call it, Too busy horse playing at work, you lose your abundance. Too busy playing around anywhere, you're not focused. So I feel like there was a boss that was very patient during this process. There was a boss that didn't even want to be involved in this situation. There was a boss that was like, I'm just going to turn a blind eye to it, long as it don't affect work. Long as stuff is getting done, I'm not going to pay it no attention. But their patience wore thin once the situation got out of hand, okay? Once the situation got out of hand, okay, the wife at home came in jealous, envious, okay? What acting a basket case, okay, which I can understand finding out about this and pulling up. There's some women that will pull up to the job to see who this feminine is and let them know, you know, that he or she is married. You got what I'm saying? And this person said, but true, they may have kids with who's outside. This feminine might have kids with who's outside this business, this workplace. But the feminine or the masculine that's outside of the office, whoever they are, they've been peeping this situation for a while. Okay? Work is not Vegas. Work is not Vegas. Okay? You can't go to work and think that people are going to be quiet. What goes on at work don't stay at work. There's people that love to tell your business. They love to tell your business. So would she pull up? Yeah, she pulled up. Because she heard enough and seen little weird stuff. Okay, somebody wasn't good with racing their taxes. Somebody was horrible with going elsewhere to chit-chat. They wanted to still chit-chat outside of work and be on the phone giggling in the hallway or in the bathroom behind the door, which makes your mate even more curious as to who you're speaking with. Way more curious, delusional, jealousy. But the thing is, she wasn't delusional when she went to the Christmas dinner, when she went to the New Year's dinner. Whatever the office had, Halloween party, she knew that this feminine was being fake in her face. She knew that this feminine had some things that she had behind her back going. See, they were talking at this party a little bit about how dare she even be in her face like that, pretending to be her friend when she knows that she be pulling them into the supply closet, doing things that's unbecoming of a person that has a mate, let alone knowing that the other person have a mate. This person was feeling more left out in the cold. This wife, she didn't want to know what was going on. She knew that this person was making her an option with somebody else. Or girlfriend, or boyfriend, or husband. Put it where it resonates. She was pulling up to let them know, you can have this. I'm over it. Anyway, you can have it. Or him. Because they already know that their person that they're with fakes a lot. Lives way beyond their means. Fakes a lot. So what you're getting isn't what you think you're getting. They owe people a lot of money. They owe them things. They have covered their own mate. They've covered them when they was negligent. So they know what the next person's getting. Okay? So it's almost like if you want to switch places with me, this feminine was coming to tell the bride, that's fine. You can have it. But what happened? What happened? Instead, the feminine at work seen it like a defense. Like she was coming to try to fight her. So she ended up, what? getting dumped on her head, truth and clarity. She came towards her for a fight. She dumped her on her head. And the wife kept it moving. Or the husband with the man. However it goes, put it that way. It was a burden that she felt like it was cool she could drop. This feminine or masculine may be very abundant on their own without this leech of a mate that cheats. They didn't pull up to fight. But if a fight is what they wanted, that's what they gave them. The chaos was there. And the boss was there too. And the boss don't got time for no out of control emotional outbursts that go on at work. So you know what happened next. The boss had to do what the boss had to do. The boss stepped into the leadership position and commenced to tell people that they had to go. That's going to be the last time that they allow any type of fraternization that goes on a job. So they let them go. Full court. They had to take a leap of faith for the peace to come back into the office. They had to take a leap of faith, and they had to remind all the other employees, this is not a place of party or socialization. This is a place of work. And if you cannot keep your personal affairs and your personal life outside of the job, then you needs to get to moving right now, immediately. So, the feminine got fired. She got her ass kicked. She got fired. And the boss didn't let her call the police. You do that on your own time after you leave. So she called the police on the feminine that whooped her ass. That's on her. She did it outside the office. The masculine got fired. Now, whoever it is, you can put it wherever you put it, who pulled up and all that stuff. You see this? The person that started all this, right? I feel like because the first card that came out was the Knight of Wands, this possibly could have been a fire sign masculine that started all this stuff, playing around with this fire sign feminine at work. See, I think they both was fire signs, like Leo and Sagittarius, or Leo and Leo, or Leo and Aries, because Aries got a little fire in them. They like to try to fight. So when the lady pulled up to say, you can have this dude, or you can have him, I'm divorcing him anyway. She was like, oh yeah, really? Tried to fight and got her ass kicked. The Aries. So, this all boils down to this fire sign masculine who's hiding now. No job. Fired. No place to stay because the wife kicked him out, or the girlfriend. And now, justice comes in for both sides. Say the feminine side that was playing around behind her boyfriend's back, he's getting money without her. And then the side that we're listening to, where the fire sign guy and the feminine, she went ahead and left him. She bossed all the way up to Empress. She was already at 10 of Pentacles without him. She bossed up to Empress, and both of them are getting justice. Now, let me tell you something that's real interesting about this tarot reading. Is I see, coincidentally, don't, just follow me, because this is really where my skills come in, okay? Don't be mad, but I'm going to tell you that this feminine and this masculine is going to end up getting together. Y'all are going to end up getting together. I'm telling y'all. Y'all too. It's going to be something that's going to be just not, it's not like y'all are seeking revenge. It's just because both of y'all got set up by these people. It's like y'all have a conversation in common. And once the conversation get going, y'all realize that y'all tired of both of them. And y'all got a lot of things in common. Well, the fortune's moving. What goes around comes around. Your mates was playing with each other, and now y'all are ending up together. So if you are the feminine that went through this, and you're watching, and you're like, this sounds familiar, this story sounds like what happened with me, that masculine that she was with could possibly be your next mate. Listen, I know that this sounds so off the chain, but Spirit says those people that was gossiping to you at that party, at the same time you met this person, her person was there too. So therefore, what goes around comes around. They played around behind your back, deceived y'all, and now something pure is coming out of that. You're living. Wasn't in vain. Was that relationship in vain? No, of course not. Thank you so much for letting me read you. Check the area down below for more information on how to get readings by me. Agape.